Well, a rainy spring, we all know if you got plans to do anything outside, it can just mess it up.
Yeah, but veterans organizations on the east side says that the weather could be a little detrimental to its members as well. Jennifer Bullock explains their struggles in tonight's Better Call 4.
Veterans at an American Legion post in Whitehall say the roof of their building is aging and needs to be replaced. They hired a local roofing company to make some repairs, but say they didn't get what they paid for. So they called Better Call 4, and I took their concerns to the owner of the company to find out what's going on and what can be done. Veterans at American Legion Post 490 are hoping for some help from above.
It's gotten worse.
Post Commander Kevin Cohn says the building's roof has been leaking for the last several years.
We couldn't afford to replace the full roof because it's just way outside of our budget.
As a temporary fix, the Post hired local company Industrial Roofing to make repairs in 2019. It took 2 days and cost $8,000, but also came with an agreement that the contractor, Mitch Tennis, would make more repairs if and when necessary.
There's an agreement that for 3 years, up to 2022, every few months he'd come and inspect, and then if there's any leaks, he would address the issues.
Early on, canteen manager David Fogel says the repairs held up.
After his initial repair, it was good for 6 months, and then we'd see a little trickle, just some spots, and we understood, he'll do the spot checking.
Which Tennis did 2 or 3 times, Fogel says, but in December of last year, things got worse.
But these just keep spreading. They're in now the water's in the lights.
And they say getting Tennis on the phone became more and more difficult.
So I think there was one conversation in the beginning, but there has never been a subsequent conversation since the first call. So.
After I met with Cohn and Fogel in March, I called Industrial Roofing and spoke with Tennis. He says scheduling spot checks has been difficult because of the inconsistent weather. But 4 days after our conversation, he went back to the Post to make repairs, which Cohn says is what they paid for.
Just honor the contract, honor the agreed work that he can do. I mean, we're not asking for a miracle. It'll get us through 2022.
Industrial Roofing is not rated with the Better Business Bureau, but has been in business for nearly 50 years. Tennis says he took care of most of the leaks when he went to the Post in March and had good results, but says spring is a busy time, so getting to the Post anytime there is a leak is difficult and everything has to be scheduled. As for a more permanent solution, Cohn tells me the Post knows it needs a new roof on the back end of the building, but says they can't afford it, especially after the pandemic.